All right, good morning, guys. Welcome to Jam's Barbecue. Today we'll be going through how we do our smoked beef short ribs. All right, so I'm just going to talk you through sort of how to sort of clean these up and get them ready. We just got these from Coles. As you can see, like this one is pretty damn good, just from the supermarket. You might have to go digging to get like the perfect ones. Just ruffle through them. You'll find some good ones there. No worries. So we're just going to take like a little bit of this fat off, not all of it, because you don't want the beef ribs to sort of break down in the smoker too much. So we're just going to take off the excess fat and try and get a lot of that sinew as well. So because that will it will just make for not good eating. Like it'll be a little bit chewy. So you get your knife and just sort of nick it as just under that sinew, and then just bring the knife forward and cut it out. It will be a little bit fiddly, but it's going to be worth it in the long run. Okay, so as you can see now, we've taken most of that fat off. You don't have to be too pedantic about it, because we're going to be spraying it with apple cider vinegar throughout the cook. So that's going to be breaking down the fat as it cooks. So if you don't get it all, don't be too bothered about it. This is the amount that I've taken off this one. So what we're going to do is don't throw this away, because what we can do with this is we can render this down and make like tallow, and that's you can use that in cooking, and it's a high smoke point as well. So use it for your grill and doing those reverse sear steaks that what we've done before. So I'm going to clean up the rest of these, and then we'll come back and show you like the rub and marination. All right, so now we've got all the fat taken off of our ribs. We're going to put that on the stove, and that's just going to render down. It will take a fair while, but basically you're just going to end up like with that tallow there that you can use in your cooking. Okay, so we've got the Lane's honey barbecue and the hot honey barbecue. We're going to try both today for people that don't like that spice. But basically now we just season all the ribs, patting it in and leaving it in the fridge. So what's that? Because we're not putting it in straight away, we're not binding this one. We're going to try it with just a dry rub, patting it into every nook and cranny that you can on the sides. All right, guys, so now these are all marinated and covered in the seasoning. So now we're just going to put them in the fridge, and then we'll come back and smoke them when we're all ready to go.
Okay, so we've just put the ribs in. We've got the meter thermometer that we're using. That'll help track the temperature. We're going to bring this up to 140 degrees Fahrenheit, or about 60 degrees Celsius. Then we'll wrap those bad boys and we'll keep them going till about 200. So stay tuned. Okay, so we've had these in for about an hour and a half now. We've just hit 140 or 60 degrees Fahrenheit. What we're going to do is we're going to pull these, we're going to wrap them, and then we're going to put them back in until they hit about 200. We are going to spritz them as we wrap them with apple cider vinegar, which will help just to break down more of that fat that's in there and keep it nice and juicy.
Okay, guys, so we've had our beef ribs in the smoker now. They've been brought up to 200 degrees Fahrenheit and 93 Celsius. So what we're going to do now is just slice them all up. There we go. How good do they look? So what you want to do is just like slice through them. You're going to do these for all of them. Now, because we've just done a dry rub, what we want to do now is like sort of just sit them up like that. And then what we're going to do is add the Lane's barbecue sauce on and just drizzle that all over. You're going to do that for all the ribs. You're going to recover it, just let it sit for a couple of minutes, let that all sort of marinate in, and then you'll be right to serve. All right, so another way you can serve these is you can take the bone out. Because they've been smoking for so long, it's such a slow cook, the bone should just sort of like slide out like that. Beautiful. So you just slice it all out, pull it all out.
That is hot.
Yeah.
Is it good?
Mm-hmm.
What do you score it?
11 out of 10.